Ladies and gentlemen, it's time we have a dialogue about a game called Until Then, a game developed by Polychroma Games, and it takes place in a fictional world that is the Philippines. Typically, I would never touch these type of games. I don't think they're bad, I just never really been too deep on narrative-driven games outside of RPGs and maybe some of the action-oriented games that I play. But I was compelled to give this game a shot because I really like the art style and this sprite-based visuals that the game has going for it. It just really piqued my interest. So I gave the demo a shot, and oh man, I was left wanting more in a good way. I had a lot of emotions that came across my mind whenever I was playing this game, and I had a very warm and nostalgic feeling. It gave me a lot of comfort, and I was very engaged in this world and this story and its characters, and it was a fun ride. Throughout the game, you'll be playing as Mark, a high schooler who is a little bit on the lazy side of things, man. He had a week's worth of time to do a school project and he did not come through. Now, you would think to yourself, man, this guy's a little bit on the lazy side, but it turns out he has a lot more potential than what meets the eye. He's a smart kid with a lot of goals and dreams, different aspirations, and he also has a very good and supportive friend group. Funny enough, he's a caring and nice guy, despite those small flaws. And throughout the game, you just discover more, not only about him, his interactions with different characters, and just the world in general. And you can discover all these things not only through dialogue and cutscenes, but during certain interactions in the game. You can also go through Mark's phone and pretty much go through social media. You learn a lot of details about different characters, who they are, what they do for a living, along with what's going on in the world. And that's cool. There's a moment in the game where I was looking at one of the NPC's art pieces and I gave it a like and a comment. And later on in the game, we had a brief interaction and it just mentioned that, oh yeah, you did this earlier. And I think that was a cool small bit of detail. Alongside that, the animations for this game are super expressive. When a character is expressing the emotion either through them being shocked or frustrated or even conflicted or even happy, they show it. And I'm telling you, it is so dynamic to me. And the cinematography, the music that convey those emotions throughout certain scenes that happen in the game, you know, it pops to me. And I could tell that, for me at least, they put a hell of time and passion into this project. And as I was finishing this demo, I was really curious on how this story is going to play out once the full game drops. There's a lot of different themes of mystery, happiness, and love, and a little bit of fear here and there. And it just left me wanting more. Overall, I was happy with what I played so far, and the fact that this game is coming out this year, I gotta say this right now, definitely add this to your wish list when you get a chance or opportunity. This game has loads of potential and I really want to see it through.